Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Submachine 9. So we've been traveling a bit more of the pyramid, collecting a few more objects and finding our way. We've also discovered that Murtagh apparently gained his abilities of doing portals by touching karmic water, which I'm not sure how he ran into karmic water, but that's not important right now. We also saw this bell on the way down, which I ignored, but coming back up here, I want to do something with it. We can't just click on it, but we can actually ring it with our hammer. And it does nothing yet. So let's just remember that we rang this bell and hope that we notice something later. Let's go this way now. We see this weird statue, doesn't seem to have a purpose. We can pluck off whatever this is. It's called a stone eye. Kind of weird this is a statue with one eye, but whatever, we'll take it. And another shaft we can look up, but there's nothing there. So we must have now found something that will let us cross this gap in the slowest room in the game. Come on, you can do it. So there's something we can insert here. And this bowl looks like it has a little insertion thing. We can put it right in that ring. In real life, it would fall right back out. But whatever. And since it's a bowl, we can just pour the karmic water right in. And it creates a light bridge for us. Alright, more slow rooms, all the shingles, we can do it. Come on, there we go. Alright, we see a little stitching here. It looks like there used to be something marked there, but it's gone. It looks like one of those things that tells us what layer we should be going to. But since it's not there, we don't know what layer. Fortunately for us, going through every layer systematically doesn't actually take all that long. So let's start with layer 1. Nothing. 2, 3, 4. Well, there's something in 4, and nothing in any of the others, so 4 it is. So something's got to go there. It's not going to be the sphere. In fact, what it's going to be is the ladder rung. So this is why you do not use the ladder rung at the beginning of the game. Not only does it serve no purpose, you lose it forever and can't put the ladder rung in there. When we put it in there and then give it a little spin, we get a secret, 1 out of 5. So yeah, the secrets in this game are even more well hidden than in some other ones. This one requires you not to use an item where you'd think you would use it, and the rest of the secrets are even worse. Well, there's one easy one, but the rest of them are otherwise a lot worse. So we got some sort of passage here, but let's keep going to the right for a second. And we find this symbol, looks like an eyeball. Some kind of ancient Egyptian looking thing. But there's nothing else here. We go this way, we find what looks like some kind of hook you hang a telephone up on, but nothing else we can do with it. None of these things will work. Okay, now let's head down. We have some kind of hole in the ground. Looks like you could stick something in there, but turns out none of these things will work, so maybe an item later will come in handy here. Now we have another one of these that's just broken beyond readability. So once again, we got to go through the layers and find out which one has anything we can use. Layer 1 is nothing. 2 has something here. 3, 4, 5 has another thing. 6 has a huge device. And 7 is nothing. So we might need to stick things inside here. And in fact, this looks like it really fits in there. If I just hold it here, it fits perfectly. And it just brings it up there, makes it impossible to take back. But if we go back to layer 6 here with this device, it looks like it's placed it perfectly on top of this fork. And so we probably need one more object to fit in here, which will bring it up there, which will finish off whatever this is and give us the item that we need. Alright, and here we have another hole in the floor. Looks like you could stick something in there, but it's not this. We'll come back to that. We have another one of these eyeball symbols and some kind of rope. When we look up here, we see the rope going up the shaft. We can't do anything with it, but it's just sort of telling us this rope is connected to something. And we have whatever this is. Not sure, but it's shaped perfectly to fit with this. So we can actually stick the lever handle right on it. And apparently, this is a lever that's stopping the rope from being let out, and then we just let it go. Okay, maybe something happened at the other place marked with this symbol. Let's go there now. And a rope has been lowered. So we got another one of these weird statues and a stone eyeball apparently right on top of it. Wonder what these stone eyes will be used for. Let's head this way now. Another one of these rooms and another bell. So let's just hit the bell. Once again, nothing happens. At least nothing obvious yet. So what actually happened is something way back in an earlier portion of the game. And we have to backtrack to it. There is no indication that this has happened and that the bells do this. Because again, this is a secret. This is meant to be difficult to find. It kind of requires you to just backtrack for no reason. But if we head all the way back up to, I think it's this level to the right, to this statue that originally we found a brass tile at. Well, now there's these two earrings there, and each bell adds an earring. And once both of them are on the statue, this object moves up out of the way, and this right here is revealed. 3 more secrets to go. Don't worry, I didn't find this secret on my own either. I needed help for both of the secrets I've gotten so far. I did not find on my own. Okay, so let's keep going where we were going. And we head downstairs even further. Long amount of stairs. A whole new area to explore. So let's start by just arbitrarily going left here. We have a statue of a lady. And some machine in the background here. It's got some pipes connecting it that way. Another statue. Some resin here blocking a tunnel. And this is actually the other tunnel we had with the bell. So there's 2 staircases going down. And the first one, where we were at the beginning of this video, that area was blocked by the resin, so we couldn't go down that staircase. Otherwise, it would have led right here. When Murtagh saw the cat changing the layer of reality, he falsely connected that event with Einstein's theory of relativity. That was because in those early days, Murtagh was just beginning to understand the structures of reality. During his intellectual growth, he was able to come across the cat several times. He grew attached to the animal. When he asked Elizabeth to take care of the cat, she took him back to his appropriate dimension in the first layer. So this is referring back to the second game again when Murtagh talked about this cat that appeared in his lighthouse unexpectedly, and he naturally assumed the cat was using magical portals or whatever, breaking the space-time continuum, so he named the cat Einstein. And apparently it wasn't quite the theory of relativity that was causing the cat to teleport into his house, but at that time Murtagh didn't understand what was going on with his karma arm. He just thought it was theory of relativity stuff. And so did we, kind of. As the games have been progressing, and we've been following Murtagh and Elizabeth's journey to understanding what's going on, our understanding has also increased. And more cynically, the author's sort of understanding of his own universe has been getting more and more concrete. As he's figured out more and more how the universe is made, he is putting it more into the game. So, another hint here is the first layer is where the cat came from, and I imagine where Murtagh comes from as well. So Murtagh lived in the first layer on his own, but then once he got his karma arm power, he was able to go to any layer. Alright, we have a ladder of some kind going down. We can also go to the left a bit in this pile of resin, but this is as far as it'll let us go. Because we have here another tub of some kind, another bowl. It's got a long stick at the bottom, so we can stick it into something, which we will do shortly. Let's keep exploring this area first, and then we'll backtrack to where we can use that. Down here we have tunnels, and this one in T-shape goes down, and there's nothing there. We can go this way, back up, and we are on the other side of this giant pile of resin, and there's a something here. We can pop off the cap. Looks like a jar, so maybe we can pour karmic water in here. And that is indeed the case. And we get a Karmic Seal, which may come in handy in a moment. Before we go in there, let's head to the left here. We find a statue of a cow. It's got something here. Looks like we could move it, but it's not moving, and nothing here is obviously intended to be used on it. So we'll come back to this cow once we figure out what it's for. And in here we see Tomb of Murtagh. Well, that is odd. Because we just spoke with Murtagh, like, as recently as the 6th game. So, like, did he die between game 6 and now? What's going on here? That is odd, and we're going to ponder that mystery on our own, because I'm going to stop the video here, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.